Have you ever noticed how desire behaves like a sweet poison? Tempting at first, torturous later. You see something, you imagine how life will feel if you get it, and suddenly your entire inner world starts revolving around it. A new phone, a relationship, a body, a lifestyle, a status. Anything can become the next target. We all tell ourselves, once I have this, I'll finally be fine. But the day you get it, the excitement fades faster than a cheap perfume. And then the mind creates a fresh desire, a new fantasy, a new chase. Osho saw this pattern so clearly that he called desire a treadmill, where you run and run, but never reach anywhere. J. Krishnamurti explained it sharply. Desire begins with a sensation, then an image forms, and that image captures the mind, meaning your suffering doesn't start when you fail. It starts the moment the image is born. Yet we keep believing the next desire will save us, like repeating the same mistake with full confidence. And have you ever asked yourself, if desire is so natural, why does it leave a bitter aftertaste? This is where both Osho and Krishnamurti go deeper than traditional moral lectures. They never condemned desire, they understood it. They observed desire like a scientist observes a chemical reaction. Osho said desire is a distraction from facing your own emptiness. And Krishnamurti said desire is the movement of thought trying to escape what is. Both saw that desire is not about the object, it is about the inner discomfort you are trying to cover. When you desire a person, it is not the person you want. You want to escape loneliness. When you desire success, it is not success you want. You want to escape the feeling of being insignificant. When you desire wealth, it is rarely wealth. It is the psychological security you are thirsty for. So the object is never the point. The object is only a screen on which your inner wounds are projected. You keep changing the screen, but the wound remains the same. Have you noticed how desire quietly destroys relationships? When you desire someone, the desire quickly becomes demand. You want them to behave according to your script, your emotional needs, your insecurities. You start expecting them to always understand you, support you, respond the way you want, love you in the style you like, talk in the tone you prefer. And when they don't, friction begins. The pain is not caused by the relationship, but by the desire hidden inside it. Osho often said, "You don't love the person, you love your expectations through the person." Krishnamurti echoed this truth when he said, "Relationship based on desire is possession, and possession is conflict." If you look honestly, desire turns lovers into negotiators, turns affection into contracts, turns intimacy into fear. The fear of losing the person is actually the fear of losing the psychological comfort they provide. So you cling tighter, but the tighter you cling, the faster love suffocates. Have you ever asked why desire always carries fear with it? It is simple. The moment you desire something, you fear losing it. Desire and fear are twins. Osho explained this beautifully. Whenever you desire, you create fear, because deep down you know everything is temporary. Krishnamurti went even deeper. The moment thought creates an image of pleasure, it also creates the shadow of fear. This is why desiring locks you inside a cycle where pleasure and fear continuously chase each other. You enjoy someone's attention, but fear losing it. You enjoy success, but fear failure. You enjoy possessions, but fear damage or theft. You enjoy reputation, but fear criticism. Desire promises pleasure, but delivers anxiety. But let me ask you one more uncomfortable question. Has any desire ever permanently satisfied you? If we are brutally honest, the answer is no. Every desire fulfilled becomes boring. Every desire unfulfilled becomes painful. So you are trapped between boredom and frustration. Osho simply called this the misery of becoming, the constant effort to become something other than what you are right now. Krishnamurti took a radical approach. He asked people to observe desire in real time, not judge it, not suppress it, not control it, but simply watch it. When you watch desire without acting on it, something astonishing happens. The energy of desire transforms into clarity. You see the mechanical nature of wanting, the repetitive pattern, the psychological manipulation. And in that seeing, desire loses its power. It does not need to be fought. It dissolves through understanding. So the real question isn't how to kill desire. The real question is, can I see desire without becoming its slave? Desire will arise. It's natural, chemical, biological, psychological. But you don't have to be hypnotized by it. Like Osho said, let desire arise, but don't let it drive. And Krishnamurti said, when the mind sees the whole movement of desire, it becomes quiet, not through force, but through intelligence. This intelligence is the key. When intelligence wakes up, desire loses its authority. You can enjoy life without being trapped by it. Maybe the final hook is this. Have you ever imagined what life feels like when desire no longer controls you? Not a dead, dull life, but a vibrant, alive, peaceful life. A life where you enjoy things deeply but don't cling to them. Where you love people without turning them into possessions. Where goals exist, but they don't define your identity. Where joy is not the result of achievement, but the fragrance of awareness. Osho called this state desirelessness, not as suppression, but as freedom. Krishnamurti called it choiceless awareness, a mind free from the compulsions of wanting. Both pointed in the same direction, a life where you are no longer chasing, no longer escaping, no longer bargaining with reality. In the end, desire is not the enemy. Unconscious desire is. When desire runs your life, you suffer. When you see desire with clarity, you awaken. And once you awaken, no desire can chain you again.